So, hello and very warm welcome to this episode of our PowerUp Business Summit. We are here today to discuss about rebooting economy post-corona. My name is Jaya Obhan and I am the founder of PowerUp Business and Jaya Obhan Training Systems. We are majorly into helping corporates and individuals for their people development initiatives and HR consultancy. I am a certified psychotherapist and have authored my first book year before last called Stuck in Love. And I am going to today introduce you to our renowned and experienced speakers whom even I am looking forward to hear and have certain insights about how and what we are going to implement or strategize or do to make our businesses scalable, our lives scalable, and how do we go ahead with this pandemic and just do the best that can happen for us. So with that, let me introduce Premraj is an author, professional speaker on leadership and management with his expertise in banking and financial space. He has spent 37 years in banking with experience in public and private sector. He has held senior positions in retail branch banking, a published author whose views have been published in leading periodicals. His ideas and suggestions are futuristic. In these tough times, the distilled wisdom of his experience will make for compelling stories and provide insights to futuristic trends in branch banking and employee engagement. His speaking assignments have been really appreciated for richness of content, clarity of thought, and visualization of the future. We really welcome you, Premraj. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you, Jaya. Thanks for that introduction. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you.
Thank you. You have spent about 4 decades in branch banking, right? And how do you now visualize branch banking will evolve, which is after COVID? Like, what do you think after lockdown, how this is going to impact?
Good evening, friends. The lockdown is more than 60 days old. How many of y'all did feel the necessity to visit a bank branch during the lockdown? No one in my family felt the need to visit a bank branch. Banks have embraced technology in a big way. Sitting in the confines of one's home, most of the banking transactions and individual needs can be done. If no necessity was felt in the last 60 odd days to visit a branch, why should anyone visit a bank branch in future? There are only some things that are needed which can't be done online. For example, like withdrawal of cash or access to your lockers. As far as ATMs are concerned, we have a plethora of ATMs around. If you are good enough and if you know the rules, you can withdraw from the ATMs without incurring any charges. In big cities and towns where most of the banking happens, this is going to be the new norm where people will do most of the transactions sitting at home. Some other stray thoughts that come to mind as for the future of retail branch banking are, banks have a limited space. In the old normal, we found they were cramped cubicles. These cubicles were cramped to fit in the maximum number of people to ensure that maximum seating happens so customers can be serviced. The new normal that is going to come with social distancing, wherein we might be mandated to maintain a distance of 2 meters or 6 feet. How many staff a branch can hold? This will be limited in the given space that we have. So for customers to be entertained in this new setup, the space will be less. So we will need to ensure that the number of customers also who come are less. So how will that happen? We go back to Pareto's principle. The banks will go back and find out it is 20% of their customers who give them 80% of their revenues. So they will only concentrate on this top 20%. There will be a lot of disincentives for the bottom 20 customers. Like it could be they would be allowed only X number of transactions, X number of times they can visit a branch, and beyond which the service would be charged. While there will be disincentives for the lower end, for the upper end, they will be featured. These are the type of customers that other banks also will be coveting. So banks will be going out of the way to ensure that they retain these 20% customers. And if these 20% customers are not to come to the branch, the banks will see that the relationship managers who are sourcing their accounts, who are servicing their accounts, will visit these people at their place of residences. The relationship managers, because there's paucity in the branches, might be allowed to work from home. As and when a customer needs to be serviced, this relationship manager will visit the customer at his or her place of office or residence. Another thing that I can think for the future of banking would be when the banks introduces social distancing, wearing of masks, using of sanitizers and other things will become the new norm when entering the branch premise. What happens when a customer refuses to heed to the norms, say like wearing a mask? Will the security guard be empowered to impose the rules and not allow anyone without a mask to enter the premises? Or if a customer dispenses with a mask in the branch, will the lowest denominator in the branch be empowered to request the customer to mend his or her ways? Or will the banks take a decision not to service a customer if the customer is underbid? This will be some of the hard decisions that branches will have to take, and for that the customers will also need to be receptive to the new norms. These are some of the cultural imponderables that we could be grappling in the new future. That's what I feel will be the future of branch banking, and we will evolve as the days go by. Thank you, Jaya.
Thank you so much, Premraj. That was really very insightful, because the coming times are going to actually have the new norms, which may not have a lot of offices or a lot of employees working together and in a group or something. And branch banking, very rightly said today, the entire version of banking is totally changing. It has already changed and it's moving towards that change. And I mean, thank you so much for those insights that yes, the branch people can sit at home and cater to their clients, and the clients can have all the services without wanting to go to the branch or without having to reach out to the branch. So that will be great. Thank you so much. It looks like good news to me.